Imagine being the secret engine behind over $5 billion at the global box office. What if I tell you that there's a woman behind almost every massive hit, every mind blowing plot twist, and every historical epic that you have seen on the big screen in the last 25 years? But if you saw her walking down a street, you wouldn't even know her name. Our story starts at the University College London. She was an English literature student with a passion for storytelling. She wasn't born into Hollywood royalty. She didn't have any connections. She started right at the bottom. Her first real gig working as a script supervisor and an unpaid assistant. She was the one who was fetching coffee, organizing messy paperwork, and making sure that the cameras don't miss a single frame. But while working those long, exhausting hours, she met a young, broke, and aspiring filmmaker. Now, he had wild and massive ideas, but absolutely zero money to execute them. Most people would look at a guy like this and say, good luck, buddy. But she looked at the raw talent and made a choice. She decided to risk everything and become his producer. Their first film together had a budget of just $6,000. Yep. $6,000. They couldn't afford a crew or proper studio lights, so she managed the entire schedule while they shot the movie only on weekends using cheap black and white films. To save cash, they filmed the entire movie inside her parents' house, and she literally made sandwiches to feed the cast. This tiny homemade movie caught the attention of Hollywood. Then suddenly, the duo were handed millions of dollars. The pressure was suffocating. If they failed, their careers were over before they were even started. But she didn't flinch. She became the ultimate fixer. When they needed to crash a real Boeing 747 airplane into a building, instead of using CGI, she made the logistics happen. When they needed to build a massive rotating hotel corridor that spun 360-degree midair, she managed the entire engineering nightmare. Be it psychological thrillers, the superhero genre, grand historical war epics, she has been the mastermind behind the chaos, budgeting, and the madness behind the scenes. She is a multi-time Academy Award nominee and a Best Picture winner. And here's the ultimate twist. She isn't just his business partner, but his romantic partner as well since those university days. The brilliant woman who produced Memento, The Dark Knights, Interstellar, Inception, and Oppenheimer is Emma Thomas. And that broke, ambitious filmmaker she believed in 25 years ago, her husband, none other than the legend Christopher Nolan. Behind every cinematic legend, there is an even greater force, making sure the cameras actually roll. Share this with other Nolan fans who need to know her name.